Now, finishing up the last page, I had accidentally done 27 before the middle page, so that one's done. All right, here we have the difference of two squares. There's no GCF, I checked first. The square root of x to the fourth is x squared. The square root of y to the fourth is y squared. So step one, remember the difference of two squares has two parentheses, a plus and a minus. Y squared plus x squared, y squared minus x squared. Now, looking at it, step three says, wherever my step three is, it completely factored, question mark. All right, I'm looking at it. That's the sum of two squares, but this is still the difference of two squares. So this is going to break again. Rewriting this, I get y plus x, y minus x. Okay, 29. This is grouping. So group, group, minus in the middle. Change this sign. Pulling out the GCF. Okay, this one looks familiar. Did we already do this one? I don't think I had it. 3HK. It looks like, no, I guess not. Okay, 3H minus 2 minus, I can pull out a 4, and I get 3H minus 2. Checking to make sure those match, they do. So it's 3H minus 2 times K minus 4. All right, number 30, looking for a GCF. There is none. Has 3 terms, so it could be a perfect square. I'm gonna check. Okay, the ends are squares. 5 times 2x is 10x, doubled is 20x. Middle term checks. 2x, first sign, 5 squared. Factoring takes a lot of practice. Okay, pulling out a 3 and a t, I get, now be careful, right? 3t is in both. 3t times what gives me 3t? 1 minus s plus, here I can pull out an r, and I get r times 1 gives me r minus s, parentheses match, so it's 1 minus s times 3t plus r. Okay, 32. GCF, yes, there's a b in both terms. That's gonna leave me with 3a, b times what gives me b? 1. That's all I can do. This is not the difference of two squares because 3a doesn't have a square root. 1 does, but neither 3 nor a does. So that's the end. 33. Group, group. Minus in the middle means I gotta change this sign. I can pull out a 5. 5 is in 5 and 35. X is in both pieces. 5x is the GCF. 7y minus 1 minus, I can pull out an 8, and I get 7y minus 1, parentheses match, 7y minus 1 times 5x minus 8. Okay, 34, no GCF. It has 2, so step 2, special pattern. It has 2 terms. They're both squares. They have square roots. So this is just the difference of 2 squares. X plus 10, x minus 10. Okay, same with 35. No GCF, it's the difference of 2 squares. So it's y plus 8, y minus 8. This one looks like the last one. 2 terms, no GCF. However, there's a plus sign in the middle. The difference of 2 squares has a minus sign in the middle because that's what difference means. This is the sum of 2 squares. That's not a pattern. So this guy is prime. And that's the second prime. And that is the end.